Hey everybody, what is up? Today we're going to be doing a full face of nothing new, things I've had in my collection that I either haven't used before or that I've used and forgotten about. And the two eyeshadow palettes that I haven't used but have had are the e.l.f. 18 Hit Wonders and this e.l.f. Mad for Matte Jewel Tone palette. Throwing it way back, we've got the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. This is in Peach Satin. You guys, these are super creamy and super pigmented. Just FYI, if anyone recommends you to get the Bare Minerals one, these are even better. So as you can see, I did one brow off camera, sort of. If my hair looks really greasy and shiny, it's because it's not greasy. I'm doing a hair mask with coconut oil. This is the Joa Brow Down to Me Precision Brow Pencil. And I used this probably a year ago, and I haven't used it again. And I do not know why, because the undertone is perfect. It's a really great consistency. I don't know. It's really, really good. This is available at walgreens.com or in Walgreens stores. It's not available in my Walgreens, therefore I have to order from Walgreens. And if you get it shipped to store and you pick it up, shipping is free. Just FYI. So just filling that brow in. Okay, so I just want to let you know there's going to be some changes to my channel. I am currently on a no buy, so we're going to be using all of the makeup that I have, which is really sad to say is worth a lot of money. And I can't keep shoving new releases down people's throats. I want to use what I have. I have a whole bunch of stuff, and I have years worth of makeup that we can do tons of looks with that you guys probably already do have. So I just wanted to throw that out there and let it be known to use what you have. Don't feel pressured to, conform to this idea that you need to be perfect and change, and that these new products are going to make you look more perfect. You don't need to spend a fortune, or go out and get the newest things to get the similar looks with new palettes when you already probably have several palettes that have the same colors in it, if you get what I'm saying. That's just sort of my rant. I'm going to use the Essence Make Me Brow in Brownie Points just to set the brows. So yeah, I'm trying to get my hair really healthy, so I'm doing this coconut mask. I actually did it last night and haven't taken it out yet, and it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I don't know when I'll rinse it out. Probably not for a while. I really, really need like deep conditioning. We are going to be going in with the eyes first. As I mentioned, we're going in with the 18 Hit Wonders and the Mad for Matte Jewel Tones. So one trick I've learned is for eye primer is to take a long wearing foundation. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Freshwear, the L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear, and I'm just going to prime my eyes with that. It really does work. Instead of like going in with a fancy eyeshadow primer, just use any of your long wearing foundations. It really, really cuts the time in half, and you don't have to go out and spend money on an eye primer. All right, to set that down, I'm going in with my Collab powder. This is my holy grail, guys. This used to be my holy grail. It's such a good powder. You can get this at Sally Beauty Supply stores, and I'm going to take my Shopmissa sponge, nothing new here, and I'm just going to set down that eye primer. Just so that the shadows are not going to skip on us because they are so rich and pigmented. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that step. First I'm going in with the Jewel Tone palette, and I'm going to take this mustard looking shade here, and I'm going to tap off the extra and just put that in my crease. It's coming off a little more cool tone than I anticipated since it looks so warm in the palette, but it is very pigmented. And of course, e.l.f. is very, very affordable, and you don't need to go out and buy mass amounts of like huge new palettes like the Anastasia or anything like that, or the Biba palette. You don't need all those. I have a perfectly good dupe in one of my older videos. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. Hi, how are you? So sorry about that. Subscribe if you would like. Follow me on Instagram, AshleyLamora26. I do giveaways there too. We'll be doing an upcoming giveaway soon when I hit 1,000 subscribers. subscribers. I'm then going to dip into this. Oh, I have the wrong brush. Okay, they look the same, but they're not. They're both Real Techniques. This dark purple shade here. I'm just going to put that on the outer corner. There's some kick up, but I mean, I don't care about that. Like I said before, who cares about kick up? There's kick up in all the ABH palettes, so, you know, whatever is what it is. Get over it. They're cheap. To pigment that even further, I'm going to take the shade right next to it. Put that on the eye as well. Sort of meld these two together. So I think that's it for that portion. I'm going into the 18 Hit Wonders palette. I'm going to take this shade called Element, and I'm just going to put that right there. It sort of has a duochrome shift. It shifts from like blue to green to brown, if you get what I'm saying. It's really, really pretty. Holy crap. That's gorgeous. I can't find a small flat brush, but any flat brush will do. This is kind of big. I'm going to take the shade Moss up here, and I'm just going to coat that. Sort of obviously a moss green. I'm going to just spray it with any setting spray, sort of mist that. And I'm going to put that on the inner corner. You guys, this look is stunning, don't you think? What do you guys think? With e.l.f.? Come on, e.l.f. Wow. So that's all I'm going to do for the eyes. I mean, as you can see, it definitely shifts. You see that duochrome, you got the outer corner, and then this moss shade. I am obsessed. So you guys, I am obsessed with the way this eyeshadow turned out with e.l.f. I mean, this looks so high-end. This looks Instagram worthy. Wow. I'm going to pop on some mascara and lashes. I'm just using the Kiss 11 lashes like I always do. Mascara, I'll use the Maybelline Big Shot Colossal. I haven't used this in a hot minute, but I know it's really good for lengthening and volumizing. I decided not to go in with the false lashes because I really feel like that did a really great job. I'm going in with an oldie but a goodie, some Mac Strobe Cream, the original, the pink. And I'm going to put this on the outer perimeters of the face. Oh, that looks lovely. Get it in my hair. And sort of, this is just a nice illuminator. And then for the center of the face where I get oily, I'm using this Revlon photoready pore reducing. You guys can tell I loved this because I'm almost out of it. It's the pink bottle specifically. It just mattifies and it really reduces pores in the T-zone area. Much better than some high-end ones actually, so just putting that there. And I'm hoping this will match me. I'm going in with the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup with Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF of 50. I feel like it would match, but I'm going to need to bronze the chest, I believe. So I'm just going to take some of that and actually just go in with my hands. Okay, so that is good coverage. It's nice to go in with the hands once in a while and then go over it with a sponge. That way you don't overdo it. But I really am liking how this sits on the skin, how it feels. There's a light scent to it, nothing crazy. But yeah, I really think this is nice coverage, you know, buildable. It looks really good. Definitely. I mean, it looks good, I think. For concealer, I'm going with the Revlon Candid Antioxidant Concealer in 015. And I'm just going to put that right where I really, really need it. I'm not going to use like heaps and heaps of products. Just a little bit out here for those areas. Get down the nose a little bit. A little bit here for redness in the chin to brighten. Taking my Miss A sponge, I'm just going to blend that out. This is a really nice concealer. And the foundation is excellent and is a dupe for a very high-end product. If you haven't seen that video on my channel, please go back and look for it if you're interested in what the dupe is. But yeah, this is super nice and full coverage, and it's lightweight, it's easy to blend, and I just think it doesn't settle into the fine lines or creases, and it's just a really good overall drugstore concealer. I do not see a lot of people talking about this anymore. I definitely really like it, so I'm going to continue to use this. To set that down, I'm going back in with that Collab powder. It's really finely milled. It's so underrated. And I really just don't know why I stopped using this. I'm going to use that to set everywhere that I concealed. It's just such a, I don't know. It is a dupe for a high-end product. I know that. I know that was on my list to film for my next dupes, my 5, my series I do. The 5 little dupes. So for a pressed powder, I'm going to use another drugstore powder. So for the drugstore powder, it's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I'm taking this with the Wet n Wild powder brush, actually, and I'm just going to set my entire face. This adds some good coverage as well, and is a dupe for a very high-end powder, which you guys will soon learn. Yes, you will soon learn. Guys, my dogs will bark any minute, but I did my lower lash line off camera. I just took these 2 shades on the pencil brush from Shopmissa that I used in my AOA Shopmissa full face tutorial, and I went in with the e.l.f. lower lash line mascara. And so now I'm going to be going in with bronzer. I'm using this sleek bronzer. It's Face Warm Contouring in medium 374. Taking just that on a drugstore brush, and this looks like this. It has actually a matte and an illuminating bronzer, and I'm going to go in with both because I really like that look of the matte plus illuminating. It's these are very pigmented as well and super duper inexpensive, so I think this was $8. I don't know. For blush, I'm going to use this Covergirl palette in Bloom Babe for the blush on an e.l.f. stipple brush, and this is really nice blush. It does have some shimmer in it, but I don't mind that. It's not a big deal. I run that across my nose and all over my face. Probably a highlight, I'm going in with this CoverGirl Super Stunner palette, and I just kind of dip in all 3, and this is super beautiful. I run that on my cheeks a little bit. Look how pretty. A little bit on the nose. Cupid's bow. And where the sun naturally hits, guys. I'm impressed. For lip liner, I went in with the Rimmel London Lasting Finish in Tiramisu, the lip liner. And for lips, I think I'm going into this, it'll be a little nude, NYX Lingerie Professional Makeup in Babydoll. Not sure. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty light. I think I'll just kind of press that in. I mean, that doesn't look bad, but I'm going to go over that with, let me find something drugstore. This Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Gloss in Send Nudes. This is one of my favorite glosses from the drugstore. And now for setting spray, I'm just using the Milani Make It Last 16 Hour. Then I'm going to use, look at that, wow, my fan that I got on Amazon, the cat ears. So you guys, this is the final look using all drugstore products to get this super glam, super Instagram style look. I think it turned out great. What do you guys think? Are you going to, recreate this look? If you do, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see. If you are not subscribed already, I would hope that you would join me. I would love to have you on board. And with that, guys, I love you. I see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.